The oceans are some of the scariest places on Earth, and 90% are yet still unexplored. Here are the creepiest creatures ever found in the unexplored parts of the ocean, and I bet you didn't know about these. Starting with the least scariest, this is the tongue-eating louse. This parasitic isopod lives in the mouths of sea creatures found in Mexico, California, and the Galapagos Islands. This parasite sneaks into fish's gills, latches onto the fish's tongue, and then drains the fish's tongue of its blood. And the really creepy part is that the louse then becomes the fish's tongue, feeding on whatever the fish eats. And this does eventually cause the fish to starve. This particular parasite starts life as a male, but then transforms later into a female so it can reproduce. So is this where humans got the idea? My bad, that was a tongue-in-cheek kind of joke. Ribbon worms are carnivorous with a muscular tube called a proboscis that shoots out of their mouth to capture its prey. The prey is then dissolved and is sucked down like a deep-sea Slurpee. This creature belongs to a species that are diverse in size, shapes, and environments. Ribbon worms inhabit waters ranging from freshwater to deep-sea slumps. What's really crazy besides me is that some of these are actually longer than blue whales. I have a personal rule for the ocean: if it's blue, it ain't for you, and that basically covers it all. Blue dragons, also called blue sea slug, are a type of nudibranch, a shellless mollusk related to snails and sea slugs. Blue dragons have finger-like appendages containing stinging cells. When they feed on venomous siphonophores, such as the Portuguese manowar and by-the-wind sailors, they pick up the venom and carry it on their feet. So if you see these on the beach, it's best to follow my blue ocean rule. Don't touch it! Bristleworms, scientific name polychaetes, are marine segmented worms with tiny bristle-like projections on their bodies called chaetae. These chaetae help to aid in movement, burrowing, and feeding. There are over 10,000 identified species, varying in size and shape, with some reaching up to 3 meters. Much of the species consumes dead matter, while a few species feed on organisms larger than themselves. If you ever get poked by a bristleworm, it's gonna feel like a cactus stinging you, and it's very hard to remove the bristles. So leave those bristles alone. But don't leave that subscribe button alone. Make sure you hit it and turn on that bell notification. The telescope fish, also known as the contour chuni, is a very rare deep sea fish known for its golf ball googly eyes that protrude from the top of its head. And these big googly eyes help to detect prey in the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean. It is found in tropical and subtropical marine environments from 2,000 to 4,000 feet all the way up to 10,000 feet deep. This fish is carnivorous and feeds on plankton, crustaceans, and other small animals. With a large and extendable jaw, it can swallow prey larger than itself. Have you ever heard of a two-headed dolphin? Throughout history, there have been known cases of two-headed dolphins found on beaches. One example is a dead two-headed dolphin calf found in Turkey in 2014. These are in fact co-joined twins that developed from a single egg that didn't split during development. This ghost will give you nightmares. The ghost squid, also known as the big fin squid, is one of the scariest creatures found in the deepest parts of the ocean. It is typically found between depths of 600 to 2,600 meters where hardly any sunlight exists. This creature gets its name from its long fins, which could be nearly as long as the body itself, giving it a ghost-like appearance. This is a slow-moving predator that feeds on small fish, crustaceans, and planktonic animals. A fully grown ghost squid can reach up to 20 feet in length. Snapping worms, also called bobbit worms, are some of the most bizarre creatures in the ocean and can grow up to 10 feet long. They are found in the warm tropical and subtropical areas of the ocean from 30 to 100 feet deep. They are violent ambush predators with powerful jaws and sensitive antennae on top of their head that helps them to detect their prey. They also make these loud snapping noises. This is the gulper eel. This is a deep sea creature with an enormous mouth that can swallow things larger than itself. It can go up to 6 feet, they have sharp teeth, and it makes them very violent. This species is found in waters all over the world from 2,000 to 9,000 feet deep. Since there is no light in the ocean where these eels live, they actually go in the dark. The deep sea dragonfish, aka the scaleless dragonfish. This fish is found in the darkest parts of the ocean from 2,500 to 6,500 feet deep. Even though it might be small at around 6 inches, don't let the size fool you. They are apex predators. This particular fish is primarily a carnivore and has elongated teeth that project from his mouth and are highly effective at capturing his prey. Bro has his own permanent fishing pole attached too. There's a small hanging sack hanging from his chin that helps it to attract its prey. The mega mouth shark is a deep sea shark that has a circular mouth that spans up to 4 feet. These sharks live 330 to 3,000 feet deep and have very diverse adaptations for a very harsh environment. These species are filter feeders. They use their large mouth to filter plankton, krill, jellyfish, and other small organisms. They can grow up to 18 feet in length and they are found in waters with cool temperatures and low light penetration. This freaky looking thing is called a headless chicken monster. It's a sea cucumber that belongs to the class Helothuroidea. They're typically found in the Southern Ocean and Antarctica from 3,000 to 13,000 feet deep. This creature has a gelatinous, transparent body, which makes it invisible in darker parts of the ocean. This creature has elongated feeding tentacles and feeds on waste on the ocean floor. This is a sea squirt. They are known as tunicates or ascadians. These creatures vary in shape and size and are found in all types of marine environments. They attach to hard surfaces and have 2 siphons. One for intake and one for expelling water as filter feeder. That's how they got the name sea squirt. They mostly consume microscopic algae and plankton. Anglerfish, also known as decevils or sea monks, are fascinating and bizarre creatures found in the darkest parts of the ocean. They come in diverse size, shapes, and habitat. They typically have large gaping mouths, lined with sharp teeth and a modified dorsal fin that uses bioluminescent bacteria to attract its prey. They prefer dark and cold environments. This creature is highly adaptable and can consume a variety of ocean creatures. Their stomachs are highly expandable, allowing them to consume prey much bigger than themselves. Fanfin sea devils are a part of the anglerfish family, but have a flattened body with a fan-like extension on the dorsal fin. Females can grow up to 20 inches, but males are significantly smaller. An interesting fact is that the male sacrifices themselves and latches onto the female, becoming a parasite in a relationship for the rest of his life. Kind of like real marriage. They are found in tropical waters from 2,000 to 3,000 feet deep. They carry a bioluminescent bling on the top of its head, which attract its prey. And apparently they're booze as well. These creatures typically feed on a variety of animals, such as crustaceans, small fish, and invertebrates. Dumbo octopus is also known as the umbrella octopus. They are found in the deep ocean from 3,000 to 13,000 feet deep. The Dumbo octopuses are named after Disney character Dumbo because they have these fin-like things from the top of their head that makes it look like big ears. They are the deepest living sea octopuses and not much is known about them. We do know that Dumbo octopuses are omnivores. They mostly eat plankton, small crustaceans, and other organic debris that drifts down from the surface. The black swallower, whose scientific name is Chiasmodon niger, is a deep sea fish known for its incredible ability to swallow prey much larger than itself. Blood is relatively small with an average size from 6 to 8 inches long. Some can grow to about 10 inches long though. It has a large mouth with sharp teeth lining both sides of its jaw, and its bottom jaw actually protrudes out farther than the top jaw. Due to the limited availability of food, the black swallower eats whatever comes in front of them. They're found in tropical and subtropical waters from 2,000 to 9,000 feet deep. Another big mouth fish is the sarcastic fringehead, and they are known for their overly aggressive and territorial behavior and its large, expressive mouth. They have an elongated, slender body with a large, colored mouth. They are mostly scaleless and have dull brown or gray bodies. They live in shallow rocky reefs and tide pools, typically occupying burrows, crevices, or abandoned walls. These creatures are carnivores and they feed on a variety of invertebrates, including shrimp, crabs, and worms. The Flambo and Cuttlefish is a visually stunning cephalopod, known for its vibrant colors and flamboyant behavior. Bro enjoys life. It is found in the tropical Indo-Pacific waters, particularly from northern Australia to Indonesia to the Philippines. They average 6 to 8 centimeters in length, possessing 2 tentacles and 8 arms. I mean, you gotta have all those arms to express yourself, right? They primarily hunt during the day and use quick movements and sharp beaks to catch crustaceans and fish with bones. Framnia. Framnia are small, fascinating hyperoid amphipods belonging to the family Framinidae. They are found in deep water oceans around the world below 200 meters, except for the polar regions. Females are much larger than males, reaching up to 25 millimeters in length, while males are only about 8 millimeters in length. Framnia females are parasitic predators. They use their sharp claws to attack and kill sow. Then they eat the soft tissues inside. They also may scavenge on dead or dying marine animals. Lizardfish are a family of elongated bony fishes found in subtropical and tropical waters worldwide. They have slender bodies with large toothed mouths to make them look like lizards. Lizardfish are bottom-dwelling sea creatures that inhabit shallow coastal waters. They usually measure 20 to 60 centimeters in length, although the largest species, the giant lizardfish, can grow up to 2 meters long. They are predators that feed on other fish, crustaceans, and small prey. You might think this is a giant cockroach, but this is a giant isopod. They're also known as Bathynomus. Their bodies are elongated and segmented, and they can grow up to 30 centimeters in length. They have 7 pairs of legs, with the first legs acting like claws, crushing their prey. They are mainly found in the bathyal zone from 600 to 13,000 feet deep where no sunlight exists. These isopods are scavengers and they feed on organic matter, such as dead fish, whales, and other marine animals found on the sea floor. So kind of like cockroaches in the sea. Stargazer fish are a family of the perciform fish known for their unique appearance and behavior. Their mouths are large and protrude upwards, and they have large sharp teeth that are used to ambush prey. Stargazer fish are found in shallow and deep saltwater habitat around the world. Some species have electronic organs, which can be used to immobilize prey, while others have venomous spines behind their pectoral fins, which are used as a defense and a method to catch prey. They are mainly carnivores, and their diet comprises of small fish, crustaceans, and other invertebrates. The terrible claw lobster is a fascinating deep-sea lobster found in the Philippines from 600 to 2,000 feet deep. They have 2 claws, one elongated with sharp teeth lining and the other for manipulating food. They inhabit cold, dark waters with high pressure and are known scavengers. These are feather stars. They have a disc-like body with branched feather arms that can go from 2 to 200. They are found in all parts of the world, ranging from shallow coastal waters to deep parts of the ocean. They are filter feeders that feed on plankton and other small organisms. These pearlfish live in the most odd of places. They live in the backside hole of sea cucumbers and they enjoy the scenery. They have a symbiotic relationship with sea cucumbers and rely on the resources provided by them. There are over 200 species and the largest can grow up to 60 centimeters in length. They're also called pearl side fish. This turtle has a big head and is called, wait for it, the big-head turtle. How creative science is. It's a freshwater species of turtle found in Southeast Asia and Southeast China. These species have long claws, elongated tail, and a triangular enlarged head. Unlike many turtles, this turtle can't put his head in his skull. This creature is also nocturnal and comes out at night to catch his prey. They are primarily carnivorous animals. They feed on mollusks, crustaceans, and insects. The largest recorded big-haired turtle measured only 16 inches in length. Leatherback turtle, also called the lute turtle, is the largest living turtle. It can reach lengths up to 2.7 meters and weigh up 900 kilograms. They can go as deep as 4,000 feet down, making them deep-sea creatures. They have a leathery shell and are well adapted to harsh ocean environments. These turtles mostly feed on jellyfish thanks to their well-developed throats. The Mary River turtle is one of the coolest looking turtles ever. With a sort of punk rock look, they are found in, wait for it, Australia, bro. As the name suggests, they are only found in the Mary River in the southeast Queensland. Their unique appearance is due to algae covering their heads. Bro is a real-life chia pet. I should take some notes. One of the most amazing features of this turtle is its ability to breathe through its digestive tract, and this ability allows it to live submerged in the water for up to 3 days. They are omnivores and they prefer well-oxygenated, flowing sections of streams with shallow and deeper pools. Snailfish are a species of deep-sea fish belonging to the class of Liparidae. They are known for their ability to survive in harsh sea environments and can be found in extreme ocean depths, reaching thousands of meters. They lack scales and possess gelatinous bodies, allowing them to survive under high pressure. They are opportunistic feeders and consume a variety of prey, such as small fish, crustaceans, and other invertebrates found in the deep sea environments. Speaking of opportunities, I want to say a thank you to everyone who's given me the opportunity to make this channel. I always say that this channel is not mine, it's yours. And with that, it helps me to know what you want to see. My goal is to make you laugh, smile, and sometimes say, just what the heck? This channel would not be possible without every single one of you watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and leave a like if in fact you did like this video. But if you didn't, leave a comment and tell me why. Oh, and always make sure you're nice to each other. You're free to roast me as much as you want. I don't mind at all, I can take it. It's all part of the fun, I guess. But make sure you also check out this video before you go.